Back to Project Trackday once again. I am a level 51 and we're almost gotta be for 1 million credits for this time. So if I first are gonna be driving onto this thing to get all the way to things around here. So let's try another proper things. So let's get right into the Fuji Motor Speedway, but last time in Sebring we did a literally good job, that I guess. Let's get right into Fuji International Speedway. To get all the way things straight, we're not using for the Dodge Viper. I think we're going to be using for the Nissan GTR Nismo GT1, which is the R35 version, which is the absolutely trying to do like this. So I have to turn all the way high and drive as well. Before we're going to be making onto this one, maybe we'll be starting the Aston Martin first. So absolutely I'm going to be using for a British version. That should be able to get English versus Japanese. If before we're going to be making onto the straight, let's get all the way throughout here. So absolutely that I'm going to be driving all the way inside, using in sequential mode and start the engine. Looks like the lap times is going to be starting around for the pre-out lap, and we're going to be doing a little bit great as well for the pit speed, and looks like we're going to be on our way and make all the way throughout here. So looks like we're going to be taking a little bit for this one, and to make sure the tires will warm up, and it won't be absolutely going to be taking for much, pretty more like intensely, and it's going to be a way much too far. Looks like we're going to be hit down to 100 board. So to get things down straight, hidden by the Forza mode, so I won't be able to do like this gotta be for a PG Motorsport mode. So looks like we're gonna be taking onto a little bit other side. Looks like in Japanese motor race for just a little bit, in proper ways that I'm gonna be doing for this even proper ways. Now if I just gonna be doing like I say, like I'm gonna be doing for a various proper ways, that I'm gonna be doing a little bit for Super GT lap times that we're absolutely doing like I'm gonna be saying. This is gonna be a little bit much fast inside the cockpit view. That should be gonna be much more necessary. This is the most harder ways that should be able to do like this. It is gonna be extremely harder. That Silverstone is no longer matched for the Aston Martin GTE. So it looks like the V8 Vantage sounds like this, because it was absolutely sounds like a Mercedes. So it's going to be taking a little bit of while that we're using for the cockpit view. So in the inside of the onboard view, looks like we might go ahead onto this one, and looks like we're absolutely reached onto 186, which is absolutely using for a PG Motorsport mode. So it looks like we're going to be head on to a variant fastest lap times using by the first gear to second gear. Looks like we're going to head down into this one front, and we're going to be taking onto this up here. And one thing that we're going to be pressing onto nearby the 100 board, so using for the fourth gear, the first sector was 2 seconds behind. Looks like I'm just going to be taking a little bit straight in towards into the inside. Looks like we're going to be taking on other ways to some kind of the third gear, the fourth gear. We take on to get down into as fast as we can, down to turn 6, 7, into some kind of just a little bit for us once. It won't be going to be necessary. It was gotta be heard into our for a second gear. If this absolutely going to be making much necessary, we'll be absolutely trying to take a little bit. 0.2 seconds behind, which is absolutely quietly slow than I ever expected around for this. So as I'm gonna be make sure it won't be gonna be very fast this moment. But it looks like if I'm just gonna be doing such as onboard view, I might gonna be swear it's absolutely feeling a little bit worse. But using by the PG Motorsport mode, that should be anyways back into the cockpit view. It will be going to be absolutely taking much more stress. That is absolutely loose for a quarter round of seconds until reaching about for 180. Looks like a 1 minute and 34 seconds. Looks like we're going to be slowing down and try again into the chase cam. And looks like we're hitting onto the second gear. I'm pretty sure this is absolutely going to be making much straight, because this is what absolutely going to be doing a little bit. Before I'm just going to be trying one time and another time as well, and making off into the fastest lap and I'm out of the ring. Since we have current record is 1 minute and 34.879, let's choose the Nismo and we'll be trying this again. So absolutely, it's a right-handed for just a little bit, right wheel-handed for just as well, as we're going to be pushing all the way down here. As we're possibly using for inside of the cockpit view, let's choose for an outlap first, inside of that car. Because the R35 Nismo sounds like a V8 engine as well, which is, I'm pretty sure this is so loud, whatever it is, that I'm going to be saying all over this place. Because if this is going to be for a various fastest lap times, I'm pretty sure this is absolutely going to be doing for a little bit for subsequent for like these things. 1 second ahead with this a very bad lap time as well. So if it's going to be doing a little bit for just a very easy. So it looks like even for 150 board, so it looks like when you're a GT4 with absolutely that I never heard. I'm using for a GT1. But absolutely that I'm going to be taking for just a little bit quite longer. Let's take for a few more stops that we're absolutely using for the second gear. The first gear was absolutely pretty insanely, not pretty quite hard. And we're absolutely taking on a 1 second at a quarter amount of time and spinning out for just a little bit. Now I'm just going to be waiting for just a little bit of seconds, and we'll be going to be absolutely trying to use it like this. If this is absolutely going to be necessary, I'm just using back to Forza mode. It won't be going to be necessary at all. And oh no, we just absolutely did it for an absolute for backfiring, just not a little bit. I'm going to be ready for a head start. If this is absolutely that I'm never going to be saying, all you have to do is absolutely blast all the way down into its one front. And this is going to be a little bit for, it's going to be in ounces. Until hitting around for the 6th gear, it won't be going to be taking about for this time. Until this won't be absolutely going to be taking for 170 miles per hour. Until this is exactly how 178, which it should be like 1 minute and 52, looks like we're going to be heading down into this one until we'll make the turns. And this gear number 1 to gear number 2, looks like we're heading onto this one to head over for the 150 board. So it looks like we're going to be taking onto 150 board. Looks like we just absolutely made for a grateful fastest lap times. 0.1 seconds behind. So it looks like we're going to be absolutely taking a little bit slow, and we'll be taking for this out. As we're going to be amount of these things as well, and we might never going to be taking around for this one. So it looks like we're going to be making it to this fastest lap times. If this is absolutely going to be making all the way to this, all of the mistakes will be resulting for this one. And I absolutely catching up for the 911 RSR won't be absolutely going to be necessary for this a little bit. 0.1 seconds again, which is one we absolutely try to do like this. Because if I just going to be making around for this throttle again, it won't be absolutely going to be quite nice. If I just going to be holding up for the throttle against well, it won't be exactly as necessary by hitting to the second gear. But it looks like we just absolutely made the things that's a little bit going on. As by using for a GT1, but using for a V8 block engine for as well. So using for a camber for just these things as well. So even if that's going to be turning out for this one, 179 to 180, 1 minute and 35 seconds, more slower than we absolutely never going to be trying to guess. So if this is the end of this video, we're not making for this super attack for this one. I think this is the GTR is still rolling, and this is absolutely going to be a little bit worse and deleted instantly. So let's get back into the menu, and we will end up this video for just instantly. So let's get to be back into quick menu, return to the hub, and that is it. So if you like for today's video about for the GT1 lap times, it is much more slower than the GTE Aston Martin. That is how pretty that I'm going to be trying again for this time as well. Thanks for watching. That I'm going to be signing off, and I'm going to be talking you guys into our next video. So still a level 51, but almost 1 million credits as well. So otherwise, if you like for today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. But once again, that I'm going to be see you into another video of this time. So And I'm gonna be talking to you guys. This is Turbo Concept, over and out.